everyone, this Pulse Ghana. Let's talk about sex with me, Coco, and my amazing guest. As you know, we are still in the pandemic. Please practice social distancing. Wear your face masks. Sanitize your hands frequently. But it still doesn't prevent some of you from going to see your partners, right? Since you guys said the lockdown is over there everywhere. And now they are even saying that whilst you are in the act, you can still wear your face masks. Okay, don't forget the show is sponsored by Fiesta Condom. You can get Fiesta Condom at any shop near you. And it's very, very affordable. Those of you that are trying almost all of it and DMing me and say it's this, okay, fine. But try to do so. It's amazing. And don't forget, they also have the party pack, which I want to try. Almost, they have what? And the dotted, the all nines, the strawberry, extra thin. Those of you that sometimes feel like wearing condoms is like you're putting on the socks. So please, you can try the extra thin. But let's speak to our guy here and our guest for today. But don't forget, today, our topic for today is reviving your sex life. Some people will say that if you're reviving something, it means it was dead once. What even caused it for it to get to that stage? We're going to talk about that in a jiffy. But let's say hello to our guest. Hello, Sam.
Hello, Coco. How are you?
I'm good. But wait, are you sure you're at home?
You tell me.
Because looking at you, how you look with your the swag and everything, it doesn't look like you're at home.
Well,
you see me normal.
You have to be dressed. You have to be addressed the way you're dressed. That's what I kind of believe. So.
Are you sure?
Yeah, never to be caught on fresh, as they say.
But did you get my parcel?
Yes, I did.
You did?
It's right here with me.
But we will talk about that very soon. Oh, guys, don't ask what parcel.
You want everyone to know I have condoms. Thank you.
Yes, I want everyone to know I sent you something and you got it.
People, everyone, I have Fiesta condoms. Yes, they are good. I buy singles, but now I have the party pack.
The party pack. But guys, do well to also get their lubricants. It's amazing. I say it all the time. It's smooth. Very, very soft on the skin, and it does a whole lot of magic. But, Sam, today we are talking about reviving your sex life, right? I said this earlier, and I've said it before, and I've even said it to you before. If you are reviving something, it means it was dead before. It means something caused it for it to be off. If not for that, there wouldn't be any need to revive it, right? So I want us to take like 5 minutes or 10 minutes of our time and rush into finding out what causes it to die at the first place. Let me, if I'm allowed to use that word, before you revive it. Well,
first off, I think for most people, relationships, and I'm saying relationships because you kind of can't be, you can't catch feelings over a fling.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, but some people do. It's a flame, but they still catch the feeling.
You burn out quickly. You know,
that's the truth.
You burn out very quickly.
Okay.
Quicker than you started.
Hey.
That's for sure.
From your own personal experience, I guess.
Mind your business, Coco.
Today, I'm not minding my business. I want to know.
Well, basically, I think something ends because one there wasn't honesty in the conversation in the first place. By not honesty, I don't mean in terms of you necessarily lying to the person, but
okay,
the infidelity.
Yeah.
People have like personal things that when it comes to sharing, because then if it's a relationship, two kind of become one. It doesn't have to be a marriage first, because what you practice is you are going to take into your
marriage.
Yes,
true.
Exactly. So if you do not start learning it now, and you can't be honest now, you might as well just forget about marriage. So people are losing out on potential people now because they think, oh, when I marry, I'll change.
That's true. And they assume they will change.
Exactly.
And we also assume with time they will change.
Well, I feel bad for people like that, though.
Yeah. Don't forget, don't place any relationship or anything, anybody on the assumption that one day it will change. They are who they are, you are who you are. It's either you accept them the way they are or walk out the door.
So you don't get into any entanglements.
But sometimes the entanglements are the sweetest.
Well, you have to define what you're entangled with.
That's true. It's true.
I'm entangled with my Fiesta condoms. I don't know about you.
You're entangled with your Fiesta condom, so you just put the Fiesta on and what will happen?
Hey, Coco, mind your business.
I'm not minding my business because, guys, everybody knows on this show, on this seat, it's only this place that we talk about the truth, right? It's only here you get the juice and every single thing. But the other thing that I also thought of is not communicating. It could also make one lose their sex drive. They lose the interest, their libido, whatever it is. It just goes off if there is not enough communication. Let's say, I'm giving an example. Let's say, for instance, you're intimate with your partner, then there is something he or she is doing that you are not okay with. But you tend, like most women, they are not orgasming, they are lying that they are coming. But they are lying and they are dry down there. You get it? Uh-huh. She's screaming as if something is happening. But that one is different. Mm-hmm. What I'm talking about is different from, it really, really happens sometimes. You are enjoying it and you are not wet. Or you're enjoying it and you're orgasming, but there is nothing to show. There's no fluid down there. There is nothing down there. So nobody sees it. You get it? So the person might even think you are lying. But truthfully, you're enjoying it. It's a different whole thing. It happens. It has its causes and how to take care of it. But this is what I'm talking about. Women lying.
Well, I kind of understand. It's an innate instinct in a sense.
Okay.
If you are having sex with someone and you feel the need to control everything they're doing, you're going to ruin the whole moment. No,
don't control everything. It doesn't also mean if I'm not enjoying it after sex, I can't go like, baby, I didn't enjoy it.
One second. It's not even trying to like control everything in terms of you doing everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been a plus. But then if you are telling...
That is a bit of a plus. Hey! I mean... Ayo, blow your trumpet. Okay.
What I'm basically trying to say is, if peradventure you were having sex with a guy, and then you're telling him, no, don't do this. No, I don't like this. Fast.
True.
You are kind of... I mean, nobody likes for their ego to be tampered with.
That's true.
You're going to ruin a moment. And
That's
imagine
true.
You were having sex with a guy, and then he's telling you about all the things he doesn't like about you at that time. I mean,
he's telling you, you don't know how to ride, so please stop.
Will not do that.
He will even go like, don't ride at this position. I like it at this position. Some people will not even do the talking. They will hold your body and tilt it in a way that... Has that ever happened to you?
No.
No. Hey, I remember years ago, my early 20s. This is with my ex, and he learned as time went on. Everything changed and became good, but it was terrible. It's for instance giving DJ, and whilst you're in the act doing it with your mouth and the hands and the fingers doing this thing, when you're trying to touch with this one, you'll be hitting the hand, like it's never like they used to say, I don't like it. Don't touch my balls. Don't do this, like that kind of thing.
Wow. He has time.
Immediately he does one, and I know him so well. I know this thing is going to go. So I just stopped.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that is one of the ways people lose interest. And there are, me for instance, or even you, Sam, you might be the type that gives opportunities. Like he messed up the first time, let's give him the second try. He messes up the second time, let's give him the third time. But there are other people who do not do that.
Well,
when they lose interest, that is it. It's difficult to get them back with you. You get it?
I get it.
And that will be painful because probably that person could be one of the best lovers you could have, right?
I think
like yourself.
Well, I personally think that as human beings, and women, you have to take it during sex.
Yeah.
Women have to be appreciated. Men have to be. Yeah, egos have to be boosted. It's two different things.
Wait, it's two different things. Can you explain to us in details how you can boost a man's ego and how to appreciate a woman?
First of all, let's just assume that everybody knows themselves very well.
Okay.
I'm talking sexually.
Okay.
You know what works for you, what doesn't work for you.
True.
I mean, I don't have to explain all of that. Go back to your sex education teacher. But then what I'm trying to say is basically appreciating a woman is making her feel like, oh wow, like I love what you're doing. I love this. Oh, let's try this. I mean, you don't necessarily have to like be very vocal about it. You know, you figure out what works for you. Some people like to hear you talk. Some people you just have to nudge them a bit. You know, maybe you want her doggy to do doggy style. I mean, you just hold her waist a bit. She just knows it's time to turn. You know, it's just, and then you let her know, oh wow, baby, I love your boobs. Oh wow, I love you moaning. I love this. I love that. Like you are appreciating, you are commending them for what they are doing, so they will.
That's true.
They will do more.
That's true.
Same with men, you know, kind of letting you, the woman, letting him know, oh wow, I love what you're doing. I do this. Do this.
After that, you could just say, "Eja, Papa, Zaddy."
Thank you, and then
Thank you.
You can give the feedback when you're done.
That's true.
When you're on the battlefield, you don't come back to your commander to give you more tools. You have to be prepared.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And we spoke about some of the things that could make you lose it at the first. Now let's talk about reviving it. What are the things we can do? There are so many. This I wanted to tell you the last time we met. Kissing. Someone told me today that when you want to get your back, like you want to revive it, you want it to be like what it used to be, like the age, like you guys just seeing each other and she's already wet, he's already erected kind of thing. If you want to get it back there, like, and if they live together or they're a married couple, one of the things they can do every single day is to kiss each other. Do you know there are some kissing, immediately the lips touches, it means something has to go down.
Oh yeah.
This is you intentionally saying nothing is about to go down. We are just kissing. Like, it's not that kiss and you just forget. Like, passionate kiss, just both of you. Making up your mind to kiss every single day. It's one of the ways, it's a whole lot of steps, but one of the ways to get it back. Do you think this is true?
Well, ideally what I'll say is, in reviving your sex life, there's two things. One, you have to activate the libido. Second, you have to spice things up.
Yeah.
You know, and in spicing, whatever rocks your fantasy boat. For some people, it's kissing. You know, and maybe even it's not even the lips touching, but it's more of the commitment to always showing the person that, oh wow, like it's time to show you I love you. Like every time you have to always remind them that you do love them.
You do care about them.
Having to ask for that assurance.
True.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Exactly. Wow.
And they might want to reward you. You know, this is basics.
So this is just basic.
Let me reward you with a you know.
But this is one thing I want to find out from you. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to go back and revive a particular sex, like let's say revive your sex life?
Yeah, I learn every day. I revive it every day.
Every day?
I mean, I read, I learn.
That's true, but what makes it important for you to decide that, okay, I have to revive it every single moment has to be special. Today has to be special. Tomorrow has to be special. Like for you, you said you do it every day, so it's a continuous thing. Doesn't it become boring and tiresome to do it?
As I said, it also depends. Whatever rocks your fantasy book, because some people might want to have sex every day. Some people, not every day. It's essentially, if you've had the communication already, these things will come up.
True.
Because you will realize after a few weeks or months that my boyfriend or my husband loves sex. Maybe I don't.
True.
I mean, it doesn't end the relationship. I mean, it's supposed to make you guys stronger. Because when people get vulnerable, they're supposed to work around it.
That's true.
Not use it against each other. You know? So I think it's...
Wow. When people are vulnerable, they're supposed to work to make it stronger, but not use it against each other.
I think it's a basic rule to me.
That's an amazing quote. It's going on my WhatsApp status.
If someone has to use what you have told them against you, it's is more of on their personality. It's not you.
True.
That's their insecurity, not you.
Not
if
you.
You can't keep someone's vulnerable secret, then it's you. Honestly, it's.
You said something. I'm not cutting you off, but you said something about ego earlier when you were speaking. You said you're supposed to appreciate a woman and boost a man's ego. How important is this ego to men, especially in the sense where, let's say, my partner, for instance, when you tell Nana thank you after sex, oh Lord, Otuwa, stop looking at me. No, I'm being dead serious. I'm being honest. Like he's like a totally different human being.
He's happy.
Like he just blossoms. Like he smiles. Then he's so excited. I'm like, that made me realize that he loves it. Can I say that is me showing appreciation? It's not I said it for saying sake. I said it because I meant it, and it was the truth. Me being like speaking my own truth. Can I say that is one of the things when you're talking about men's ego?
Yeah, definitely.
And wait, definitely. I'm not done with my question.
Okay.
How do you handle that ego when it comes into the bedroom? You're talking about bedroom ego. Without offending them, especially men, I'm talking about men. Without offending them, and how do you treat them right?
Yeah, so if I get your question right.
Yeah.
You are talking about how to handle your man's ego.
In the bedroom.
Now, let me state this important detail.
Okay.
That men and women think differently.
True.
They arrive at their solutions differently.
True.
So essentially, they take feedback differently.
True.
The man will look at the permanent solution to the problem. The woman, she just moves with the emotion. If the vibe isn't right, it's not right.
It's not right.
So she's liable to always call the man out on his, let me use the language, shit.
Okay.
Quicker than the man would.
Okay.
I don't know why, but then it's just how it is. So if as a woman, you're always prompted, let's say in the bedroom, to call the man out for something, you can probably do what maybe he would do. I mean, based on the kind of conversation or communication you guys have towards each other.
Yeah.
You know that if you're not liking something, you can just whisper in his ear. I feel that's a bit more, since you're sex, and that's what's in context. You probably whisper in his ear that maybe you're not feeling this. Let's try it this way. You don't necessarily have to be there. No, faster. I don't like this. You know, that's a bit too. I won't say
that's offensive. Just say it that way.
To you. So I mean, there's always a nice way, you know.
So you're trying to say that we should choose the right way to communicate something that we do not like.
Yeah, I mean, if he's essentially the person you're going to be having sex with for a very long time, you want to fix it, you know, or you have to find a nice way to go about it. Basically, without having to shout. Because if you have to bring down his ego, and this is how things might come crumbling down. I'm not speaking for men. I'm speaking in general for people. If you make people feel bad about being vulnerable, they are liable to start to draw away from you. And that turning away from is where they might have to seek other partners.
True.
Because if somebody else makes me feel good about myself and you don't, that's a -1 for you.
But sometimes, you know, this is what I was about to say.
Okay.
Some people argue this down and say that I am not responsible for making you feel good about yourself. You're supposed to do it on your own. But there are certain times too, I think, things that come out from our mouths that we communicate to the other person really, really matters. Because my mom always says, words have the power to build, to heal, and to destroy. So you should know exactly what you say to somebody. Definitely, we are all going to have our own ways of handling our own issues. But what you say to I'm saying this in line with a story I read last week where in the bedroom, this story led to a divorce. It's a very long story, but let me just cut it short, wrap it up. It all boiled down to them being together for 10 years. They dated for 10 years, and they've been married for 10 years. But according to the man, I'm common story. he said every time. No, every story has two sides, right? So you can't just listen to one. Three sides, yes. Him, and the truth.
Thank you.
So he claimed that she never said thank you. Like, he could do it and know that this one, dear, why any year he has. You see that kind of feeling. None of it happened. Like, she never shows appreciation. She will never say, "Oh, this was nice." There was no form of even communication, so it sounded foreign. There was nothing like talking about sex. There was, our society, most people still think that you're not even supposed, it's a taboo to talk to your partner about sex, especially what both of you want and do not want. It's still a problem. And this led to a divorce. All because
I'm not surprised.
She made a comment like, why do you say,
wow.
Just that.
Ooh.
Led to serious issues.
I can imagine how she would feel if he said that to her.
Yes! That is what we were talking about, the power of words, how it... Okay, back to our conversation.
No, but essentially, I think if you are sleeping with someone's daughter, it's not about you anymore.
True.
You have to say too.
True.
I mean, if you are putting the organ in another organ, it's not about you, it's teamwork. Yeah. If your teammate is telling you the ball is going to the offside line, come back to the 18th field so you can score a goal.
Okay. All right. But is it somebody's episode? Okay, I don't know whether it's in my mind, but I know people that say it's still not even important to say thank you to your partner.
Oh, wow.
Talking about reviving it, right? You have to show appreciation. That is one of the points, right?
Exactly.
How important it's saying thank you, like showing gratitude to your partner, be it you saying it to the man or the man saying it to you.
I mean, you can show it in words or you can show it in actions.
Okay.
You can actually revive it by taking your lady out on a very romantic date.
Ish.
I don't know how the relationship system is in our Ghana, but I believe that
this is the two of them, right?
If it works for you guys, do it. Because it's only you two. Trust me, like, nobody will ever give you any advice that will ever work for your relationship if you two do not figure it out.
On your own?
Exactly. Because if I am outside of the relationship, I'm only seeing what I see. And I'll judge it from my perspective, not yours. You can tell me the story, but then what I want to tell you is exactly what I'll still tell you anyway.
And I'll still, my mom always says, who could be so beautiful? You already know exactly what you want to do. Exactly. But you're just waiting for a third party to just give you the go ahead and the push.
Exactly. So you have the answers. If it troubles you, confront it. Ask questions. One of the things I learned in my practice was they'll tell you that if you do something and you are corrected for it, ask the person that, how can I make it better? Because the people who are criticizing you essentially, it's supposed to be constructive. It's supposed to be for your growth. Honey, how can I make it better? How
many people are even going to ask that?
But you have to ask. That's the thing. If you are on a team,
that's true.
You want to win. It's not about you. It's your penis is not that special. Trust me. Yeah.
Wait, hold it. Hold on. Was that a punchline? This one is not going to my status because it's of course a whole lot of issues.
No, I'm saying that because I'm not speaking for women again.
Okay.
I'm just saying men. I mean, ideally can handle a few things more than women. That's just what I like to believe. So I feel if I go off on the men for a bit, it's cool. We are in an African culture. The men are seen as the heads, the whatever. It doesn't apply to sex, but somehow they put it through sex anyway.
Yeah.
So you should also be the one to appreciate her, adore her, whatever. Then so she can also open up a bit. Because the women are usually more morally driven than the men. So you adore her, make her open up and come out of her shell a bit. It's a team. You're going to be sleeping with her anyway. It's not you. It doesn't make you special anymore. So you have to talk it out. Be very, very awkward. Trust me, people who have relationships that work, they are very awkward together. Very, very awkward.
True.
But it works for them.
It works for them.
Yeah, it does. It will work for you.
Okay.
If you open up.
That's true. Okay, guys, don't forget the show is sponsored by Fiesta Condom. Here is Condoms Ghana. Let's talk about sex. But you said something earlier, Sam. You said going out on dates. Is it just going and you just go sit somewhere and eat whatever it is you want to eat and come back home and expect it to work?
No, that's why I specified a romantic date.
Okay, so break it down. How is the date supposed to go, in your opinion, or how you would handle it?
So let's just say for me, right, and it doesn't apply for everyone. Let's say you have a lady, she's probably gone to work or something. You can send her something nice. Give her a reminder at work first, so she can prep for what's about to happen.
Are you trying to tell her that you should imagine me fucking you before the act starts?
So we assume, or we know, you know where she works. You probably send her some, like the stuff we see on TV. Trust me, it works.
Okay.
It does work.
What are the stuff that you see on TV that you think it works?
Let's say she loves flowers.
Okay.
She loves something. You guys have conversations. She definitely spoke about something she likes. Or something she loves. She definitely has favorites, hobbies, something. You can send her something that you can. I mean, you obviously don't have to send her panties at work, but
you can.
If that works for you, fine.
It's like, you obviously do not have to send panties at work, and I'm saying you can. It's not like I've said that in a question.
Sent you panties at work before?
No one has. But it doesn't also mean if someone does, I want to grab it.
Wow, we are watching you.
Oh, watch it.
We are watching.
It doesn't also mean that nobody should be sending me panties. No.
Hey.
It's prohibited. There's only one person that can send me panties.
Wow.
Okay, let's continue with your date conversation.
And I'm just looking at it from basic logic. You want to remind someone of how you feel about them.
Okay.
Send them a reminder. Send them something nice. I wouldn't send wine because it's at work. Maybe their wine could be at home or wherever you're going to have your romantic date.
Sure.
But you send them something nice. Women like a little surprise here and there.
Hey, are you sure?
I mean, I think it's cool. If she doesn't like surprises, you will know.
Sure.
You would have tried and you would have gotten the answer.
What if he hasn't even tried it before?
Exactly. Then this is a wonderful chance to actually open up and take your relationship or marriage to the next level.
Bye.
You send them nice stuff at work. Let's assume they're at work or they're home. You send them nice stuff.
Okay.
I will probably pick her up, take her to a place she fancies a lot, based on the meal she loves or where I think is romantic enough. Right now, there are packages where people at restaurants or other places can prepare for your loved ones, and it's amazing. As they play beautiful music.
True. A calm place, not a place that's bish 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 bish.
No. It's just a you and her thing. So take it or not. You don't necessarily have to talk about why you brought her here. But
okay.
I mean, the mood is already set up. You guys have good conversation. Catch up on stuff, talk. Just make sure she's happy. Okay. That's basically the point.
What about him?
Well, you can do that. Women, I think women have a wonderful way of getting men to do what they want.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Sure. I mean, invest in your lingerie.
Okay. They will invest in their lingerie. Yeah. But another thing I want us to talk about is routine.
Okay.
Aside those that set calendars for the times they want to have sex and all of that, I think one of the ways one can lose interest or make their sex life boring or whatever for it to come to the extent where you want to revive it is when they are doing the same thing over and over again.
Routines are quite,
routines are too much. It gets to a time it becomes boring.
For some women, all you have to do is wear that beautiful dress. Trust me, show some skin. I mean, for him, I'm not essentially saying, but then, when he sees, probably he knows you have very beautiful legs or you have nice boobs, nice. Occasionally show it to him.
Okay.
Wear some amazing dress. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised.
Surprised at what?
For men, maybe you start working on the gym or start exercising a bit. You start to tone up look very, try a new look, new hairstyle. You know, just try things out. That's basically it. Different things work for different people.
Sure.
You know, you just have to figure out what your woman likes. Everyone has preferences. You just figure out what they like. Try something. The feedback you're going to get from the person is genuine.
Okay.
You don't have to tell them, oh, I did this, I did that.
Yeah.
Try things out.
That's true.
Work out, yeah.
So before we open this, and our time is up, the other thing I want to find out from you, what are the other stuff one can do? Let's say when I spoke about boring routine, doing the same thing over and over becomes boring and too much. What are new things you think they can do during the act that could make it more exciting, more fun?
You can try ice or whipped cream, you know, try incorporate.
Is that what you like?
No, but...
You see? I just got you.
Or cough.
Immobile. Mature crashing. You know, this is not the first time you said ice. You said ice like, the last time I met you, you said ice. No, like 2 times. Like today, you are saying ice.
What I'm saying ice because I believe that. I believe, and again, it doesn't work for everyone.
Ayo, but it works for you.
Coco. I feel like ice has a way of delaying for men. I mean,
okay.
Ice around the tip of the penis. It has a way of delaying the sexual ejaculation.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Try it.
Is that what happened to you?
Coco.
Okay.
Delaying it. With the sex, you have to take your time, explore things, try a lot of things.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about taking your time, then let's talk about, this is one thing that bothers me sometimes. This is in the past, like, a long time ago.
Okay.
Why is it that when some men are like, you know, they are always in a hurry to penetrate? Like, I don't understand. I said, Akukaba who is on heat, like, I don't know who is on heat. They are always in a hurry. I always say this, the vagina is not running away.
Exactly.
But seriously, do you know when you take your time to, it's a problem?
Well, I mean, it depends on that situation.
Okay.
But if you feel your man is rushing too quickly, you can slow him down. You don't have to say anything. You can just, you know.
But sometimes they're slowing down. So you slow him down, then you see frown. Like, you are slowing me down.
Because if he is happy, you are also going to frown.
That's true.
So, I mean, it's teamwork.
Okay, guys. So today we are opening Fiesta Party Pack. You already have your package, right?
Yep, I do.
Have you used it?
No, please.
No.
No, I haven't. I just opened it.
Okay, so far, what are the other Fiesta condoms you've used? Which types have you used? The dotted, the strawberry?
I've used the classic.
Okay.
I've used the dotted.
Why did you choose the dotted?
I don't... Honestly, this might come as a shock, but I don't know. I just feel the dotted thing around it feels amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because a little pain and pleasure, sort of?
And I got good feedback, so...
Really? Mopo. That for result. Okay, so guys, the party pack has 10 condoms in it. Wow.
2 for each.
Yeah, 2 for each. They have the strawberry, the dotted, the extra thin, classic, all night. I don't know why they call it all night. Maybe you want to go all night, which is amazing. But don't forget, if you like extra thin, just go for Fiesta Condom, because those of you that sometimes complain about, I've said it already, you're wearing like a whole t-shirt on your penis. The extra thin is going to help you guys. And for the party pack, this one is like, you buy this, then you just share. You give some to your friends, give some to your buddies, and the ladies sometimes learn how to buy condoms for your partners. It's not always the duty of the man to go get a condom.
And one more thing, I think I applaud Fiesta for one thing, because it's kind of one condom I grew up on. Because eras are changing, you know.
Okay, true.
We've gone past the times where people feel a bit uncomfortable about
Condoms.
You know? And Fiesta seems like a catchy name for me, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Fiesta. Buy Fiesta. You don't have to say condom.
Buy Fiesta. Buy Fiesta. It's feeling.
Yeah, I kind of applaud them for what they're doing because it's changing how people feel about condoms and other things.
Okay.
Sex.
True.
So yeah, kudos
to
Fiesta.
Thank you so much. What will be your last words to our viewers, Sam?
I would say, men, take feedback. I beg you. Women,
demand feedback.
it's really not personal for women. Like, yeah, some people kind of listen to answer, they don't listen to understand. I feel it's teamwork. The moment you are sleeping with someone, it's not about you anymore. It's about both of you.
True.
If you want to keep doing what you're doing with the person, then you have to do it well. So, I mean, communicate, enjoy each other. Like, enjoy each other, trust me. Enjoy each other. And take your time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Sam. Okay, guys, our time is up and we have to run away. But don't forget, please use protection. Protect yourself. Get Fiesta Condom at any shop near you, a pharmacy, supermarket, everywhere, and it's very affordable. Please also get their lubricants for those of you that it takes like ages before you get wet. And it's very smooth. Soft and smooth on the skin. Thank you so much for watching today. My name is Coco. This Paul's Ghana. Let's talk about sex. See you same time next week. Bye-bye.